Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing my August favorites. I'm a wee bit behind, but better late than never. And I have a bunch of fun goodies from the past month. So I've got a little bit of everything from hair care, body care, of course, beauty products that were my absolute favorite, as well as some fashion and fragrance. So if you are interested in seeing my August favorites, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm so excited to dive into my favorites. I think we will go ahead and start with hair care. And I finally tried the Jolie. This is the filtered shower head. This is a product that I have been meaning to try for a while. I had bought one of these for my daughter who lives in California where the water is different, and she just swears by this for her hair. So the filtered shower head basically gets rid of the chlorine and other contaminants in the water. It's all about, having clean water and that it's going to be better for your skin and hair. And I have to tell you, I was a little bit of a skeptic just because I happen to live in an area that actually has pretty clean water, but I did pick this up. It was easy to install, and I do feel like the condition of my hair and my skin has improved using this filtered shower head. So if that is something that you've been seeing and you've been curious about it, I do have to say I think it is worth it. I was a little bit worried about installing it. I had absolutely no problem, did it myself. I was a little bit proud of it. And then all you have to do is change the filter every so often. So wanted to mention that product because if you're like myself and you've been seeing this all over like Instagram and such, I finally took the deep dive and I definitely think that it is worth giving it a try. Okay, another kind of game changer hair system that I tried is from EPRES, and they actually have a 3-step system. I've already used the little treatments. It is basically their EPRES bond repair treatment, and I swear by this system. Basically, you're going to spray in this like bond treatment. You leave it in for like 10 minutes, and then you're going to rinse your hair. Use the shampoo and conditioner that you can use post the treatment. But I have to tell you, oh my gosh, my hair just feels like incredibly soft, silky, healthy. Shampoo and conditioner is sort of like unlike anything I've really tried. Like it doesn't like super lather up or anything, but your hair is gonna like, you really feel like the bond treatment is working. Your hair is going to be like the silkiest it's ever been. And I'm somebody who gets my hair colored every month, sometimes highlights, sometimes just a touch up. But that's going to take its toll on my hair. And so I tend to like to do some sort of intensive mask or treatment or something like that. And my hair was feeling sort of dry, not so great. And I ended up trying this like healthy hair starter kit that I completely recommend to anybody. I'm so excited. Again, I think I saw this on Instagram. I know we're all so influenced, myself included. But this is one that I can tell you I tried. I completely think it's a game changer, and I know it could be the combination of the filtered shower head and this treatment. I feel like my hair is in better condition now, and I've just been really happy because I'm somebody who, colors my hair, uses heat on my hair and such like that, that it just will kind of get really dried out. And those two things have just been like game changers to my hair condition. So if your hair is feeling dry and brittle and straw-like, definitely get the bundle starter kit. I'm gonna order the bond repair treatment system again. I feel like that's something that I could do like maybe once a month just to get my hair back into like good condition. So love this system. Let me know if you give this a try because I was kind of blown away. I feel like you may be too. Would love to hear your experience with this 3-step system. Okay, on the body care front, you've heard me talk about this brand before on my channel, but I ended up picking up the Nécessaire, the body wash in the eucalyptus flavor or scent, and this is just like such a great way to start the day because it's very invigorating. These products are infused with all sorts of like good oils such as marula oil, meadow foam. Basically, it's going to cleanse your skin, but it's not going to strip it. I always feel like when I use this, it's not only like wakes me up because of that eucalyptus, but my skin feels super soft coming out of the shower with that. And then I coupled it with the body lotion. This is a repeat purchase. It's just super moisturizing, but it's not sticky. This is just one of those perfect, like intensely hydrating lotions. I ended up getting the fragrance-free version because, you know, I wear fragrance and such, so it's not going to interfere with that. But I just really like this lotion. It has like a bunch of peptides in here. It's kind of firming to the skin. I just feel like as I'm getting a little bit older, I hate crepey skin, and I feel like this has like just some really good firming properties in it. Let me see. It's also got like vitamin A, C, E, all the good little omega-6 and 9, just loaded with the good stuff. This is a clean brand as well, but I've been using this combo. I just finished up my other one and I ended up picking up the eucalyptus and really like it. So wanted to mention these products as far as body care favorites. Now, speaking of like body care, basically sleep or lounge wear, I tried a new brand that I have to highlight because it is amazing. This is from a brand called Negative. And this is the silkiest, softest loungewear. I actually wear this like as my pajamas, so that's what made me think of the body care. But you guys, this stuff is the best. So this is this like whisper soft little Henley, and then I have the kind of lounge or pajama pants that go with this, and I cannot express to you like how comfortable this is. Like I feel like my sleep has improved by wearing these little soft lounge, I'm gonna call them my pajamas, but they are so darn soft and silky. I just wish there was like touch-o-vision because I would love for you to feel this. They are so darn comfortable. And I have like the full little set. So I have like the little cami, the little pants, and then the little kind of top. And honestly, I cannot recommend these enough. I feel like this would also like make a great gift for somebody. So as we're starting to think, I know it's so soon, but think about the holidays. This came to mind of like I would gift somebody this because it is just the softest, most comfortable lounge wear, sleepwear that I've ever tried. And I picked my setup in the shade Sand, but they also have like a really cute pink color. They have a heather gray. They have a new little violet shade. This brand also sells bras and underwear, so I'm kind of new to this Negative brand, but I have to tell you, highly recommend. I will definitely be purchasing other items. That's how awesome it is. So if you are in the market for some new loungewear, pajamas, bras, or underwear, I would definitely check out this Negative brand because This is just the softest, most comfortable set ever, and I swear it really is kind of helping my overall sleep. Okay, then on the skincare front, I have just been still loving my AUTEUR skin care. They launched another new serum that I am loving. First of all, I do want to mention they have this new definitive cleansing complex, and I absolutely love their enzyme cleanser that is almost like a little powder that you wet and then you put it on your skin, and it's kind of like your exfoliation. It makes your skin so baby soft, but that's a cleanser that I only like to use a couple times a week. And so I was so excited when they came out with this definitive cleansing complex, and you can actually do a double cleanse as well. And this one is more like a gel cleanser. I absolutely love this. This is more like my kind of daily cleanser versus the enzyme cleanser. And one thing I do like to do is I also can do like a double cleanse. So I can use this cleansing complex to kind of remove my makeup and SPF and all of that good stuff. And then use the enzyme cleanser kind of as my treatment. And I just get that kind of lovely double cleanse, but it doesn't strip my skin. So this has been a new addition to my skincare routine that I've been loving, and I'm so glad they added that into the mix because that is a product that I can use daily. And last month I included the definitive Renewal serum in my favorites. That's like gives my skin like the TLC that it needed after traveling. But now they have launched this new definitive collagen activator, and now I've been adding that into the mix of my skincare routine, and I swear I just am loving these new serums. Their line can be super active, such as their definitive line serum, which I do love. It like literally is gonna like help, you know, lift with your wrinkles and such. But again, it's kind of an active serum, where I feel like they brought in 2 new serums for some of us who may be a little bit more sensitive. My skin tends to like things that are like more like repair and soothing and those kind of elements. And this definitive collagen activator serum is an antioxidant rich repair serum. It is going to reduce wrinkles, firm up your skin. It's going to protect against environmental stressors. And basically, I find that this is sort of like an anti-inflammatory for my skin. And I just feel like from some travel that I have done, and then I got sick, I just felt like my skin was just not on its game. I was needing some extra TLC, and I feel like I'm finally kind of getting it back into check by kind of leaning into my AUTEUR skincare routine. I've just been loving these products, and yes, I owe you an updated skincare routine using these products that is coming up. I kind of got delayed on a few things. We had a little death in our family, so there was some unexpected travel, and then I got sick, and I've just been kind of playing catch up. So that updated skincare routine will be filmed this coming week, and I promise to get that up so you can see these products in action. But that is what I have been using lately, just to kind of give my skin a little extra TLC. Okay, moving on to some makeup products. Dior kind of hit it out of the park with the launch of their Forever Skin Perfect Stick Foundation. Number one, I love a quick, easy stick foundation. I just have to tell you, this is like one of the best I have ever tried, and this works perfectly on my dry, mature skin. Number one, it is like the most silkiest, butteriest little stick I've ever tried. And I ended up picking this up in the shade 2.0. 5, and I really have ended up just absolutely loving this foundation so much. You can build it up. It has really nice coverage, just like with a few slicks. Like the one thing I learned about this foundation is a little goes a long way. So the first time I used it, I kind of went in a little heavy-handed and I was like, okay, looks a little bit makeup-y, but if you just go in with a little bit of this foundation, you can always build up, but start slow. But if you are like myself, you have more mature skin, maybe you like the stick foundations, I think you're gonna love this one. It is truly a beautiful finish. It isn't too dewy, it isn't too matte. It is like a perfect little foundation, and this one is fantastic for travel. So easy to just throw in your bag, and it also is great. I did take this down to New Orleans where it's super humid, and it performed like a champ. So wanted to mention that as well. Just really love that launch. I also did pick up their first cream contour as well, and this is a total winner as well. I picked this up in the shade 1, which is a true like cool contour, and at first I wasn't sure about it, but I have to tell you, I've kind of ended up learning to like really love this because it's more like a true contour. So I always used Westman Atelier Biscuit, and that's actually a tad bit more warm, but for like creating and sculpting the face out, this is fantastic. I do still want to pick up this. They have a tan one, and I would love to pick that up as my bronzer. That's how much I love the formula, so still need to do that. There has just been so many new launches that I've been like a little bit overwhelmed as to, you know, what to purchase and not. But those are two absolute winners in my eyes. I've just been really loving those products. Now, Dior also launched their blush duos. They also had like contour and highlighters as well. I do want to highlight this one in Dior Riviera. I just love this color of the blush. It's just sort of a really pretty pinky peach color, and then the highlighter here, it's a little blingier than I usually wear, but I have to say I've been loving that on like my eyes. So that's what I would say. I've been kind of wearing that on the cheeks, but also wearing this on my eyes, and it's just really pretty. I've really been enjoying the blush duo, and then I ended up picking up this beautiful limited edition quad. This one is in Sweet D. I just was really attracted to kind of the warmer kind of golds and like this kind of terracotta peach shade in here. It creates a really stunning eye. It is a little more glittery, like it's a little bit more glam than my typical day-to-day, but I tend to wear this, like I tend to focus like on this bottom range here, and then that creates just a really pretty warm toned eye. So I've really been enjoying this, and Dior's eyeshadow formulas never disappoint. They're just really buttery. They're really easy to use. So I've been loving that for kind of a warm, a little slightly more glam eye. I do have to include something that was in my last month's favorites, but I'm still going strong on it. I have to tell you, my go-to eye, I literally wear this like almost every single day, especially when I'm not filming something new, and this is the Chantecaille Cheetah Eye Palette. Like this was almost like it was made for me. I just wanted to say thank you to Chantecaille, because literally I am getting my wear in this. This is something that I wear daily. It is like my perfect everyday neutral eye, and then it's got just a teeny pop shade there, but in typical fashion of Chantecaille, it's not overly blingy or anything like that. It just creates like my perfect everyday eye. So if you're like myself, you can't get enough neutral eye palettes, like that's what you wear, you definitely need to pick this up. I cannot express to you how much I use this and continue to use this almost every single day. It is just like my ultimate favorite. Now, as far as a Dior lippy, I definitely am so glad I picked up this limited edition lipstick holder. I just think it is stunning. It is just right up my alley. This is the Paris Map collection and it's just so pretty. I picked it up in the Bois de Rose color, which is such a good kind of poppy color. It's still neutral enough, but it is going to pop your lips. Really, really love that color. Definitely would recommend picking this up, especially if you love the Dior Addict lip formula. Okay, moving on to a bit of Chanel. One of the biggest launches last month were the cream to powder blushes from Chanel. I ended up picking up 3 of them, and I have to tell you, like, I absolutely love the formula. I love the colors I picked up. I could not be happier with this launch. So I ended up picking up the shade Beige Eclatant. I believe that one. This is one of my most worn ones. It's like the best everyday blush color, especially if you are going to kind of be wearing like more of a smoky eye and you want just sort of, you know, a little flush on the cheeks. I love that one. My other favorite is Rose Ardente. Oh, it's such a good color. I think that's the one I'm wearing today. I'm either wearing Rose Radiant or actually I think I'm wearing Rose Radiant, and this is this color right here. I absolutely love all 3 of the colors that I got, and I don't know if you can tell by the way these are looking, but I literally have been wearing these like every single day. These are so darn good, and I'm somebody who loves like a cream to powder formula. I love cream products because I have more mature skin, but yes, sometimes cream products can get eaten up on the skin, like they don't last as long, and these have been like the best. So basically they are going to stay on your cheeks. They glide on like silk. They're easy to use. You can build them up, you can sheer them out. All of the colors look so pretty. Like I am tempted to get the last 2 colors that were a little bit deeper. One was more like a red tone and one's like a really deep berry, but because of the formula I could totally wear those because you can kind of pat them on, sheer them onto the skin. I'll put a little bit of the beige one on top of what I'm already wearing, but I just want to show you, like, you can use your fingertips, you can use a brush. They are so pretty. I really, really like this color right here, and needed to add a little extra color to the face as well. They're so pretty. So if you have not picked up any of these blushes, I really truly highly recommend it. I would probably say, honestly, I'm wearing all 3 of them. I was going to say, if you're somebody who likes more rose tones, I would probably say maybe go with the Rose Ardente color, but if you're someone who's looking for an everyday, just the perfect kind of beige, you know, neutral blush, this is kind of what I think of maybe like the Jersey equivalent would be the Beige Eclatant. I also really love Rose Radiant. It's just a little more subtle than the Rose Ardente. Honestly, they're all so good. Whatever color makes you happy, I just don't think you are going to be upset with the formula. They wear so beautifully on the skin, and I really think this was like one of their best launches recently. I just feel like they are just spot on, so good. Now, speaking of Chanel, they also launched their Le 31 Rouge lipsticks, but in a matte version, and that's actually what I'm wearing today. I do not typically like matte lipsticks, but I will tell you I really like this formula from Chanel. I know this is the fancy bougie lipstick, so expensive. I actually just picked up the refill because I have this in the original formula, the Rouge Beige, which I really do love, and this is the new matte version, and I picked up the shade number 14, but I will definitely link that below. But I have to tell you, I really like this tone of lipstick, and I really am enjoying this matte formula. Now again, I am somebody who typically loves just like a gloss or those kind of lipsticks that are glossy on their own, but this formula feels really comfortable. It almost feels velvety on the lips. It doesn't feel drying, and it is super long lasting. Another thing I can do if I want a little bit more gloss on top, here I can pull out my Sarah Creel lip balm. That is so nourishing. It's just going to add a nice little gloss to the top of the lipstick. But what I have found is that the color underneath will stay. So that is why I am loving this new formulation from Chanel. Is it's gonna stain your lips. I, again, am not someone who always touches up my lipstick and such, and I just really like this color. I feel like it's kind of deep enough, but it's not too overwhelming on my complexion. In general, I tend to gravitate towards softer, muted lip colors, but I feel like this is like one of these great kind of mid-tone lips that's just a little bit deeper than my own lips. So yes, this is the expensive bougie Chanel lipstick. It is just so gorgeous, and these are refillable right here, so you can easily get your lipstick refill and then pop it back in. So yes, I did have to try the new matte formula, and so far I'm really liking it. This is definitely a splurge. I did just purchase the refill, so once you get the beautiful case, you definitely can pop in and out the lipsticks. They are still really expensive, so definitely a splurge, but I needed to try it, and I do really like this. Now, speaking of lipsticks, I absolutely fell in love with the new Victoria Beckham Posh Balms. Oh my gosh. Like literally, this is like my perfect lipstick. I bought it in 2 colors. My daughter has already stolen my favorite one, but we were together and I was telling her how much I loved these Victoria Beckham Posh Balms, especially in Cassis, which is sort of like Clinique's Black Honey. I also love it in Colette, but basically it is the formula that I love so much because this completely grips your lips. It gives it a sheer stain. It is so nourishing and moisturizing. I truly hope that she comes out with more colors in this formula because I love it so much. I'll actually put a little bit of this on top. That makes it a really pretty color, to be honest with you. So nice. But if you haven't tried the Victoria Beckham Posh Balms, like this would be like my ultimate #1 lip product. I love, love, love. I'm ordering Cassis for myself as well because my daughter took mine. It looked so good on her, I couldn't resist. But literally best launch, best lip products. Grips your lips, gives you a little shine, gives you a little stain. I'm just obsessed with these lip products. Quickly speaking of Victoria Beckham, I did pick up her new concealer pen. Full review is coming up, but might as well tell you that I freaking love this concealer. It is so good. It's not only great for underneath your eyes, but it is also great as foundation. So just gonna stick that in since we're talking about Victoria Beckham. Yep, I picked that up. Full review coming up, but I'm gonna go ahead, give it a thumbs up. That's how much I love it. Before we move on to some fashion, I did end up getting one of the new amber scents from Creed. I was having a hard time choosing between the new Centaurus and the new Delphinus. I ended up going with Delphinus. The Iris Accord in this kind of won out for me. Number one, I really love this beautiful orange bottle here. It is just so stunning. And again, this is a different launch for Creed. These are both warm amber scents. They're more in that gourmand land, which again, Creed is known for their fresh fragrances, but both of those new launches were so beautiful. This one won out because it is a slight bit more feminine. There is this really creamy iris note in here. It has this like luxe vanilla in here with a little bit of incense in here. It's just such a gorgeous fragrance. And again, I really liked both of them. The other Centaurus was a bit more spicy, maybe slightly more masculine, but again, it was fantastic. I literally was going back and forth as to which one I was going to get a bottle of, and this one won out. It's a little bit more radiant, a little more charming, and to me it's just like the perfect like cozy sweater fragrance. Definitely going to be a cashmere sweater. It's like luxe. It has this kind of opulent luxe feeling to it, but I am so excited because I have been wearing this. This one is a compliment getter. You're gonna get asked what you are wearing when you have this on. I don't know if it was just like the change of seasons, but I was wearing this at the grocery store and I just had to laugh because someone was like, oh my gosh, you smell so incredible. What are you wearing? I was like, I'm wearing a really expensive Creed, but it is fantastic. But anyways, so thrilled with this purchase. I would definitely get your nose on these two new amber scents from Creed. They really are both fantastic, but I'm thrilled to have this Delphinus in my collection now. And again, I love this stunning orange bottle. It is just fabulous. Now, one of the biggest highlights from the past month is that I started playing tennis again, and I have to tell you, I have completely caught the tennis bug. So I played tennis when I was younger. I learned the game in my 70s, going into my 80s, and I have to tell you, it's a little bit different now than when I was taught. It's so funny because there's sort of like new techniques, obviously new equipment. I feel like they really whip the strokes more so than when I was taught, but I have just been loving playing tennis. I'm having the most fun. I've been going to clinics and drills, and it is a sport that my husband actually likes. He actually played in high school, so we have just been like on a tear playing tennis, like mostly hitting balls. I'm just still kind of learning the game, but of course I had to look the part and pick up a couple cute tennis outfits. I want to show you one that I got from Alo. Alo is an athleisure wear company. I actually like started buying their products when I was doing yoga teacher training. I felt like it started out as a yoga brand, and then now it's morphed into like super cute, almost like fashion slash athletic wear. They really do have some cute stuff, and I ended up picking up this lemon ice little tennis skirt here, and it also had a little jacket that went with it. And I wanted to pick something up in this lemon kind of soft buttery color because it's supposed to be one of my colors. Like when I did color analysis, this is supposed to be one of the yellows that I could wear, and it's not too bright. It's a really soft buttery lemon. But this is such a cute little tennis outfit. I'm usually a little Lululemon girl, but was so excited to see that cute outfit on Alo. If you're a fellow tennis player, I did pick up the Lululemon, what is this? This is their classic varsity pleated tennis skirt. Really, really super cute here. And then I pair this outfit with the Lululemon. This is the Define Nulu jacket. These are a classic from Lululemon, and this is the shade Strawberry Milkshake. I've had several of these jackets throughout the years. They're just like such a fantastic piece. They're fitted but very comfortable, and like I can actually play wearing the jacket, especially if it is cooler inside. This is just one of my cute little tennis outfits. But I've just been so happy since starting to play again. I had read an article that racket sports, that eye-hand coordination is going to keep me young, keep my brain going. I love the physical activity of tennis. It's just been so much fun, and I'm meeting all sorts of new people, and was just excited to kind of get back into a sport that I loved as a kid. It kind of makes me feel young again. So really enjoying tennis. And then last but not least, I've got a couple Jenni Kayne items that I want to share with you. I picked these up at her last sale, 20% off. I highly recommend her Flynn sweaters. This is like part of my uniform. I have this in black. I have it in the oatmeal shade. I picked it up in ivory as well, and I have to tell you, this is just like my daily uniform. It is the perfect V-neck sweater. The Flynn is actually a thin sweater, so it is, you know, it's warm enough, but it's not like hot, so I can wear it in this transitional period. It looks great. Like you can wear this with a button-down shirt underneath. I tend to just wear it as is with my favorite denim. It is just my go-to staple. I love the Flynn. Out of all the sweaters from Jenni Kayne, I feel like this is kind of like a must-have essential. It's just sort of a classic piece. They're soft. The colors are great. They have this gray one that I want to pick up as well. Really love the Flynn cashmere sweater from Jenni Kayne. And then many of you told me that I needed to go ahead and pick up the Cooper cardigan in ivory. I am so glad that I did. I was kind of on the fence. I already have it in black and taupe. It is like one of my most like complimented sweaters ever. It is a bit of an investment, but it is like something I wear all the time. It's structured enough. It's just a really flattering sweater, and it's something that I wear consistently. So I ended up getting the ivory one, and I of course am not disappointed with the quality of this gorgeous sweater. I love this ivory shade, and I've been pairing this. I wore this to a party the other night with some cream colored jeans, and then the next item that I got was her chocolate belt that I got that is such good quality that I want to get the black one. It is fantastic quality. And then my Hutton slides from Jenni Kayne, and I just absolutely love that outfit. So here is this Jenni Kayne belt in chocolate, and you guys, this is the best quality belt ever. Let me just go ahead, take this off. Honestly, the quality of this leather is just fantastic. It's such a rich, deep, lovely chocolate color. It also comes in black as well as kind of an ivoryish or moon color, I think it was called, but I'm kind of obsessed with this belt. I did size up in the belt to a size medium because I tend to wear little lower waist jeans, not necessarily super high waist jeans. And this belt just sort of accessorizes any outfits. I feel like it just elevates all of my jeans. I love pairing it, just wearing it with my Flynn sort of tucked into my favorite denim. These cream colored jeans, by the way, are the A Goldie 90s crop jeans. I really like those. I would tell you they run kind of true to size, even a little bit big, which I was glad about because when I buy cream or white colored jeans, I like to go up a size. I don't want them to be skin tight, but I love kind of cream on cream, kind of that monotone look. I feel like that's like super chic looking. But I've just been so thrilled with those Jenni Kayne staples. I know it's an investment brand. And if you missed out on the sale, have no fear. I do have my own code. It is AbbyBliss15. You can get 15% off anytime. I've just been thrilled with these purchases. That's my go-to brand. Pretty much I wear it every single day since it's such a staple in my wardrobe. So those are my monthly favorites for August. I'm gonna try to be on top of it for September. Life has just gotten in the way, a lot of stuff going on, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back with another one soon.